suffering from sarcoidosis. First diagnosis in
थोड़ा ऊंचा बोलिए.
so first it was diagnosed in April 2015 through a bronchoscopy. Initially, doctor had a CT scan. Then CT scan showed granuloma in my lung, right lung. It's completely white. Granuloma. Half of the lung was filled with granuloma.
Okay.
And then they suggested bronchoscopy. So in bronchoscopy, then various tests. So it's established that it's not a cancer, it's a sarcoidosis,
Okay.
which is an immunodisorder. So initial treatment is they started giving, because it's extended very.
What were your symptoms? What you were going through?
So it was long cough in the morning, sometimes sputum, minor blood stained in the sputum in the morning.
Okay.
Breath. I was feeling breathlessness in the morning, or whenever I do some exercise or I go to play cricket or something.
Okay.
I was not able to run. I was not able to walk up even the 2 floors.
Okay.
Then they started giving me, because they said so basically there is another medicine which they call, I don't remember.
Usually immunosuppressants are given.
Immunosuppressants.
Like steroids and
but they are saying that the normal immunosuppressants will not work. We have to give you steroids.
Okay.
So they started with 30 mg. They started with 30 mg, and then it continued for the 3 months.
Okay.
It has various side effects on my body. I was feeling anxiety, heartbeats were always high. So in night I was not able to sleep properly, only 4-5 hours of sleep because of steroids. So
Okay.
So how you came to know about this center, Planet Ayurveda?
So this continued. So this process continued. They started giving the steroids, then they start to taper it down, and then started giving a separator, another medicine which can support the withdrawal of steroids. But it always lapses. So again, once it lapsed, then they again started giving the steroids. Again, they started with the 40 mg, then taper it down to 10 mg. Then again, that granuloma started coming in the lungs, and then they started giving me methotrexate, which is a cancer drug. Immunosuppressant, but I read that it's used for the cancer treatment. Then second time it again lapsed. So it almost 2 years cycle that I started steroid, then taper it down, then started steroid, then taper it down. So it's not working out. So then I started reading over the net. Then I found one or two videos of yours of that some sarcoidosis patient were treated in Planet Ayurveda. So I said, let's give it a try. So one day I booked my Kalka Shatabdi for Chandigarh, and then
You basically belong to which place?
I'm basically from Gurgaon
Okay.
and came down to your center first time in January, I think. So I started having
And
medicines.
what exactly was your history? Were you smoking or like?
I was not a smoker. I occasionally, sometimes, somewhere, maybe in some party or somewhere,
Or
maybe
too
one or
much
two
of
drag.
cola drinks or hard drinks?
Cola drinks, that was also not very frequent, because once, maybe sometimes I have cola drinks as it's a
And
usual
do you
lifestyle.
have any childhood history of frequent pneumonia or asthma attacks or any
Nothing,
lung
nothing.
infection?
I was very healthy child. So I don't
Basically,
know how it's
it was
happened.
an immune reaction to some antigen, which I believe is basically antigen-antibody reaction in sarcoidosis. When the antigens from the food, from certain food, they enter in your body, and our body responds, makes antibodies, immunity.
Yeah.
That is, those antibodies, they attack the lymph channels and lymph glands, and then the glands, they become swollen, especially around this windpipe, trachea, and the bronchus. So those mediastinal lymph nodes, they are enlarged and they show up in the X-rays.
Yes.
And those antigens, they usually, in my opinion, they come from some faulty proteins found in milk and milk products, and some cheese, and sometimes non-vegetarian side.
Yes.
So that can trigger immune response.
Yeah, so doctors also said that we don't know the reason, allopathy doctors, that we don't know the reason of this.
But according to Ayurveda, it is a heavy, cheesy, greasy diet. When we are eating something that forms ama, we call it endotoxins. When the body is not able to metabolize the heavy food, and especially the yogurt and the cheese and the milk, and then you are not able to digest it, and your digestifier is low, and then that ama makes mixed with kapha. That accumulates, that slows down. It's like a heavy sludge in a sewerage, like you can imagine, heavy and greasy and cheesy water type of thing, watery thing flowing, which is not, the flow is not so fast. That gets stuck in the lymph channels, and that the lymph glands, they become swollen. So what is the treatment in Ayurveda? In Ayurveda, we believe in digestion of ama. When we burn the ama, when we clean those lymph channels, what is the best medicine to burn the ama? The best medicine is ginger. I recommend, this is a medicine which I have given you. This is called, I will remove your phone number here, so that people don't call you again and again and disturb you. Maybe I can put something. You have a pen? I can. So I gave you this Rumojin 5 and Boswellia curcumin, because Rumojin contains mainly for rheumatoid arthritis, all the herbs. I don't want people to call you and disturb you. That's why I am not giving a phone number.
Yeah, but they should know that.
The purpose of this video is to tell them that it is possible to get rid of this deadly problem. So he was suffering from sarcoidosis from last 4 years? 3 years?
2015.
Yeah, 3-4 years, and now taking Ayurvedic treatment from last 4 months. And this is Rumojin.
Since January.
Since January.
Second treatment.
This is
second prescription.
Right, 6 months.
Yeah.
And in 6 months there is remarkable improvement. I gave him this Kachanar Gugol, is again to shrink the granulomatous tissue as well as the lymph nodes. And this is for cleansing the lymph channels, Rumojin, to burn the ama, to convert the endotoxins into the end products, so that the body gets rid of them, and blood is clean. And this Boswellia curcumin is the best, nature's best anti-inflammatory. So I gave Boswellia curcumin, nature's best anti-inflammatory and better than steroids. I have seen results with this curcumin. Curcumin is fortified extract from the herb turmeric. So turmeric is the nature's best anti-inflammatory, anti-cancer, anti-allergic. So this is antibiotic also. So do you see any changes in your generalized immunity?
Yeah, very much. So now even in gym, I can run on the treadmill for 2 kilometers.
Okay, that's very
Non-stop.
good.
So
That's a lot of huge
40
difference.
to 15 minutes. Earlier I was not able to run. Slow walking, I can. My residence is at second floor.
Okay.
My office from basement to first, second floor, it's 3 floors.
Mhm.
I can walk up the stairs anytime.
So these are the X-rays, old X-rays and the new X-rays.
Yeah.
So you see in this old X-ray, there is a big granuloma tissue here. It's the white part, you can see. Yeah, this is easy, better.
Yeah.
Here you see it's black, it's all black. Black is good. Here
Black is
white.
air.
Yeah, black is air, white is tissue. So this is the tissue, it should not be there, it is white. And this is old X-ray in February 2018. And this is the latest one.
Yeah, the latest.
This is the latest one. This one you can see it is more black. And this is the,
This one is.
which one is latest?
This one is latest.
This one is latest and this one is older. You see it is more white, it is less white. So this is better. So now the situation, he can tell himself also that he can walk more, he can run, and things are improving. There is no fever, there is no feverish feeling, and no steroids, no immunosuppressants. And this is the power of Ayurveda. Ayurveda is actually a treasure. You can find new and new remedies for all the complicated problems in Ayurveda. So it is already researched, well researched herbs. Already the search has been done by our ancient sages who were struggling in the various forests long time ago, and they were finding cures for such different difficult diseases, and they have written everything in ancient books. We are in Ayurveda, we are studying those herbs and formulations, and we are developing those formulations and giving to our patients, and we are getting wonderful results. So not only this sarcoidosis, but also so many other autoimmune disorders like ITP, like nephrotic syndrome, like so many complicated disorders, we are getting very good results. So I am very glad, Mr. Kamal, that you have seen this.
Yeah, it's actually
You have experienced this Ayurveda.
a turnaround in my life also. I can tell you that 1.5 years back I stopped long-term planning because I was not seeing the results, and every time when I study over the net, I find it that the more it spread, it can damage the lungs.
Yeah.
And a maximum lifespan maybe a 4, 5, 6 years. So that was very depressing.
So what exactly the diet plan you were following?
So diet plan, I almost quit milk in my diet. So I'm having tea, I'm having a green tea in the morning, and whenever I'm having a green tea with some honey. Milk I have completely stopped. Dairy products, almost everything I have stopped. Butter, cheese, so those things I have stopped. I've slightly changed my diet. I'm started eating slightly early in the night. So some dietary changes, some light food I'm having. I think lemon also I've reduced quite significantly.
Yeah.
These are the few changes I've done.
Basically, in sarcoidosis, the dietary restrictions which I tell my patients is that you are suffering from a cough and cold situation. So whenever you suffer from cough and cold, you should avoid all the milk and milk products and some citrus, all the sour things, and some cold things.
Yeah, cold. Yeah, I'm having normal water.
Yeah, so all these things which irritate your throat, those which are responsible for respiratory infections, such things should be avoided. And warm food, warm soups, vegetable soups, they are very good for sarcoidosis patients.
More of ginger
More of
and
ginger
black
and
pepper.
black pepper.
Yeah.
They are good for the digestive fire.
So what message you would like to put forward for the patients who are viewing?
So my suggestion is that believe in Ayurveda and believe it with heart. Follow it properly. It show you result. Maybe it will take some time, but it will definitely show you result. You have to follow the instructions. You have to follow the diet plan and follow it properly. It will definitely show you results. Allopathy to some diseases like sarcoidosis or any immunodisorders, allopathy doesn't have an answer. They just put you on steroid, which is not a medicine, which actually slowly start deteriorating your health. You will start infecting by even normal disease. Slightly change in weather, you will cause cough, cold, viral infections. So that's very normal when you are on steroids. So it's better believe in Ayurveda.
It's our own science, India's ancient.
Follow the instructions, and I think it will show you good results. I am happy. I hope you will also feel it.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Kamalji, and we wish you,
sir.
Very good,
wish you
sir.
Thanks a lot, sir. So 6 months, it's complete turnaround.
Okay,
Thanks a
thank
lot.
you.